Ho ho and Merry Christmas, everyone. I am so excited for another annual light show collaboration. This is one of my very favorite times of year because this goes way beyond just looking at Christmas lights. It's about bringing a little bit of spirit and holly jolly to those at Christmas time that maybe need it, or those of us that would just enjoy being a part of community and family tonight. And that is what we're here to do. So we are going to have a great time. I've got some fabulous things in store tonight. We're going to do some virtual caroling. I've got some vintage Christmas cards we're going to read, of course, the night before Christmas, and a whole bunch of great light videos all the way around the world, including Venice, which I'm so excited about, to learn what Christmas looks like in Venice. It's going to be so much fun. And we might have a special visit from a very special individual who is a furry little friend. So you're going to want to stick around for that. Welcome in. We've got some friends already in the chat. We got my mom. Hello, hello. Angela is here. Welcome in, Angela. And Karen, welcome. Merry Christmas to you. All wonderful friends. And of course, we do have some very special surprises thrown out through this event. So I am so excited for that. I can't tell you what it is yet, but it is going to be something extra, extra special in honor of our friend Poodle. So you want to stick around for that. Jules is here. Welcome in, Jules. And Rosemary, hello, hello. Hope everybody has been having a wonderful Christmas and a happy Christmas Eve. Of course, if you don't celebrate Christmas, whatever you celebrate is wonderful. We're just thrilled to have you here, and you can enjoy the magic of the lights, Christmas or not. So we're thrilled for everybody to be here. Welcome in, Lisa. So glad you're here. Eclectic Deb, glad to have you. And Chassie, my best friend. Welcome in, Chassie. Hi, Jacob, if you're watching. So glad to have all of you here. Okay, I think what we ought to do as people are filtering in before we start our first video is we're going to read a vintage Christmas card. Sharon Spencer, welcome in. So glad to see you. Merry Christmas, everyone. What a fantastic time of year to get together and hang out. So let's see. I've got a whole stack of Art Deco Christmas cards that I thought it'd be really fun to go through. And we'll just do the first one here. I think this is great. This is a Christmas wishes card, probably from the 1930s. And it says, "Whatever you wish for yourself, I wish for you also on Christmas." From Ruth and Charlie. What a wonderful little card. Isn't this just delightful? We don't say things like this anymore. And that's kind of the charm of these for me. I think they take us back to yesteryear, and they're just such a cool little thing. So we're going to be going through some Christmas cards, and I think we got to get a little bit festive here. We got to get in the mood a bit. I do have my eggnog and my grandmother's spode, which is always a fun time. But I think we should do some virtual caroling to kick things off as well. Welcome in. Let's see. Angela said, "Just talked to Nate. He had a good dinner with Margot and Brad." Oh, that's wonderful. So Margot and Brad from our community are in New Zealand, and they visited Nate, which is so exciting. I'm very thrilled about that. I'm glad they had a great visit. Okay, everybody ready for some virtual caroling? So I'm going to give you a line, and then you have to complete the phrase. You have to complete the phrase to virtually carol with me. I know we can't all be in the same space and we can't sing together, but we're going to sing virtually in the chat. So here we go. City sidewalks, busy sidewalks. Does anyone know the rest of the lyric? This will be our virtual caroling for the evening. Welcome in, Stephanie. Thank you, Lisa. I do absolutely love these pajamas. Peanuts is one of my all-time favorites. And I'm thrilled to have Snoopy represented here in my pajamas. Let's see who's got it right. I see lots of people dressed in holiday cheer and dressed in holiday style. Angela, you were very close, but it is dress in holiday style. So this is, I guess, a little bit of a trivia too. But we're all caroling together, and whether it's holiday cheer or holiday style, we're all in spirit, and that is fabulous. Okay. That's great. I love it. So we'll let people filter in here for just a few moments. I know that it takes a little bit of time and people may be out at their Christmas parties. I just returned from a fabulous Christmas Eve, one of my favorite things. I go every year to a dear friend and they have weenie roast out on 100 acres near St. Augustine, and it is just the most delightful thing. We do weenies and, of course, lots of marshmallows, and everybody's just out by the fire on the back deck. There's a little photo for you. People bring, oh, look at this cute puppers. This is Cowboy, one of my favorite dogs. And then we've got all the great, yummy food. Lots of great selections of just good Southern food. I love that marshmallow salad. That is one of my favorites that appears every year. I look forward to that. And of course, the potato salad is really wonderful. So I think that is caught up on what I did this evening. Let me know what you guys are doing. Are you cozy by the fire? Do you have hot chocolate? Are you in your pajamas? Do you still have gifts to wrap and you have me on while you're wrapping all your gifts and getting your last minute things done? Or are you just enjoying the quiet and calm? The green fluff is very delicious, isn't it, Angela? Yes, that is wonderful. And my friend Natalie, she made this sweet bread, which I just adore. And that was my Christmas gift. And I'm so excited about that. With coffee tomorrow will be just delightful. Angela says she worked and then went to church dinner and just got home. Rosemary is cooking. Rosemary, what are you cooking? That sounds fantastic. I'm excited for that. Let's see. Oh, you're dressed in Christmas moose PJs, Stephanie says. I love that, Stephanie. You're building a zoo and enjoying the quiet. Chastity loves her video games, so I know she's probably building a virtual zoo. So that sounds actually very, very therapeutic and relaxing. Jeffrey's in the kitchen right now making his famous chocolate pie. That was his grandmother's recipe. And we're getting the house ready tomorrow. My grandma's coming, my mom, we've got some neighbor friends. So it will be a real party over here. And I am really excited about that. Okay, well, I think we should get started with our first video. And our first video tonight comes from Enamour Amy, which you guys all know and love her. She did a wonderful video for us of her Christmas lights. And I can't wait to see what her town has because it really does look like a fabulous tour in Marshall, Michigan. So let's go now to Michigan and see what great Christmas displays they have.
love these trees. They have a giant wreath on their door as well. This is a large lighted decoration here. This is one of the kind of hubs downtown. This is one of the fountains that we have, and they always decorate down here as well. But this really large piece on Earth is kind of right here along Michigan Avenue. And we got big old fiberglass Frosty here. He's probably, he looks to be a little bit taller than me, so he's probably close to 6 foot tall, but he's just stinking cute. And there's several of these gigantic lighted starburst decorations as you go down Main Street as well. And Marshall also decorates the entire downtown, and they still use the vintage municipal decorations. So I'll show you some more as we walk downtown. Here's one of our local antique places, Amazing Grace Antiques. I found lots of treasures in here over the years. They always have fun blow molds and trees usually in their front window. I love those giant honeycomb ornaments. Those are fun. Look at that. It's like a giant honeycomb ornament. This is a really cute window display. They have yarn wrapped letters with cheer and the happy snowman peeking out. I had to show you the Hemmingson Rexall drug sign. They have actually, this is a historical site. They've been around since 1855. And if you guys ever are in Marshall, Michigan, you have to stop into Louie's Bakery. They have been around since 1952, and it's yum yum. I highly recommend it. And this is Grandma's Toys and Treats. I knew that they would have fun windows here at Christmas time because they do specialize in toys. They also have some ice cream during the summertime. But oh my gosh, look at the giant plush penguin. He's probably 4 foot tall. A little junior penguin, the little seals and the polar bears. So cute. Look at this wall. They have completely covered the face of their building at the Real Estate One with lights, and they have that giant stag in the window. This is a new addition I've not seen before, the little snow couple bench that you could take a break and get a picture on. And then Santa's mailbox. We also have this awesome postcard style mural here right as you enter town. Pretty much the main landmark here in Marshall is the fountain. They don't have the fountain running, obviously, but when it is warmer months, and they do, the fountain is lighted and all the water. They change colors throughout the year as well, but this is a giant roundabout. There's also large fiberglass decorations inside the fountain and around, and I will show you the giant Christmas tree over there, but we're going to check out the 3 wise men here. This is the first giant decoration. These are huge, and I believe that these are from the 50s, and they have been restored and repainted a couple times over the years, but they're very cool to see, and these are all lighted as well. And here is the giant Christmas tree. They usually light this the day before the Christmas parade here in town, which is typically the first Monday in December. I'm not sure. Usually they have a sign out here saying how tall the tree is, but they don't have one this year. But it's a big one, and I love that giant star up there on the top. It's so pretty. All right, now we're checking out Santa and the reindeer. Rudolph leading the way, of course, but I want to get up close here so you can see the detail on these. Yeah, these ones are starting to get some wear on them, but all the deer have the jingle bells. I love the deer. They have a lot of detail sculpted in them. I'm not sure where the city originally acquired these from, but they're all just super cool. All right, here we are at the fountain. Definitely a Greek revival style fountain. I'm going to zoom in here, and we've got the nativity here with the angel. We've got the whole nativity inside of the fountain. Hopefully you can see up in there. And then I'm going to zoom out. And then down here, we've got the donkey, the lambs, and the cow. And we've got all the pretty blue lights and the star up on top. Here are the trumpeting angels. I like that they put colored lights this year on them. These ones aren't as large as some of the other ones. These ones are probably about 4 feet tall. And here is the last fiberglass installation. It is the carolers. I don't know what song they're singing, but they sure are having a good time. Here's another look downtown from the opposite direction that we started. Well, we walked a total of 4 miles here around Marshall, looking at all the pretty lights and decorations. I hope you had fun coming along with me.
Well, that was a wonderful video from Amy. Oh my gosh, Marshall does it up big. I love all those old store displays and fiberglass reindeer and all the little merry things that they have in town. There's nothing like a good old-fashioned small town Christmas. I think there's just something about it. And that Rexall sign, did you guys see that? Because that was definitely speaking to my industrial love of old advertising. Of course, Louie's Bakery was great too, because I have a pug named Louie, so I'm quite partial to that name. That was just a really cute video. So Amy, thank you so much for sending that to us. And all of the friends that just joined during that video, welcome in Shell. And welcome in Leslie, Collector at Heart. So glad you were here. We're thrilled to have you guys. And of course, because that sound was a little weird at the beginning, and I'm so sorry about that. I forgot that you have to switch off my microphone when I'm doing a video like this where I'm sharing other videos so you guys can actually hear it. Make sure you do go back and rewatch the beginning of that and comment below on Amy's video and show her some love. And of course, that goes for everyone that's entered in the collab tonight. I want to thank everyone for working so hard to get us some great videos so we can have this awesome event. Welcome in, Kathy Neitholt. Merry Christmas to you. The Rexall was great. Okay, so we've got some very, very fun things. And my next Christmas card for tonight is another one from the 30s. And it says, Merry Christmas. And look how Merry Christmas is spelled. Isn't that just delightful? I love this card. And the inside says, Best wishes of the season to a Dylan Hall. Dylan Hall, best wishes of the season. What a wonderful little card. Okay, let's do some virtual caroling. Thank you so much, Jenny. I appreciate that. Let's do some virtual caroling tonight. And how this will work for all of the friends that just joined is I'm going to give you a line, and it's sort of kind of trivia too, because you got to complete the rest of the lyric. And then we'll all virtually carol together because we can't be in person to sing. So this is our fun virtual caroling. Let's see if you can complete this lyric. Frosty the Snowman was a jolly happy soul. And thank you, Angela, so much for putting in Amy's channel and her video. I appreciate that. Frosty the Snowman was a jolly happy soul. Very fun. I love Frosty the Snowman. I think that is a great song with great lyrics, very jovial, very Christmas. And I'd be curious too, after we complete this carol, or I guess technically this isn't a carol, it's more of a song. I would love to know what your favorite Christmas song is, and that could be a carol or just a fun song, something new. I have categories for songs for me personally. My favorite will and always be Silver Bells. I just love that song so much. But I think that my favorite Christmas album as a whole will always be Alabama's Christmas. That is just wonderful. I mean, it is a great album. And then if you talk about like actual, what I would call carols or, Christmas Eve type service music, I love "O Come All Ye Faithful." But my favorite Christmas song overall off of Alabama Christmas would be Tennessee Christmas. That's very special to me. Okay, I think lots of people popped in and they got it. Welcome in, funny girl Les. So glad to have you. You're off to a party. Well, go have fun, funny girl. That will be a great time. Yes, and we have virtually caroled together with a corncob pipe and a button nose and two eyes made out of coal. Excellent. All of you guys are doing a fabulous job. Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree is Angela's favorite song. And Funny Girl says, "Oh, come all ye faithful." And White Christmas. Welcome in, Carol Bloom. Glad to have you here. White Christmas is a great song. It sure is. They're just all the classic artists of the day, Dean Martin and Bing Crosby and Ella Fitzgerald, golly, Nat King Cole, Perry Como. I mean, those artists you just can't go wrong with. They're classic for a reason. Walking in a Winter Wonderland is a favorite. Silent Night is very good. So you like Michael Bublé's version of Santa Baby. There are definitely two camps, but Santa Baby's a great song for sure. I love that. Yeah, Oldie Xmas is my favorite. Do You Hear What I Hear? Oh, that is a very, very good carol. That is for sure. And Oh Holy Night. You can't go wrong with that. I do love the Christmas song, Chestnuts Roasting by an Open Fire. I would say that's also up there. And some of my favorite. Charlie Brown Christmas was a blasting on Main Street by me. Beautiful. Yes, Charlie Brown Christmas, the music to that is just phenomenal. Really is. All the Charlie Brown. Oh, yeah, Judy Garland for sure. Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. And then we've got, let's see, Billy is saying that a Team Oh Holy Night. Yes, that for sure is a great song. Okay, we have virtually caroled, we have read our vintage Christmas card, and now we are off to check out the Christmas Wonderland inside of an old world mansion submitted by Catherine Young. So let's go to the Twin Cities now, another great place, and see some Christmas magic.
For over 60 years, an antique store in downtown St. Paul transforms for the holidays with thousands of handmade European Christmas ornaments set against a backdrop of gilded old world elegance. This is an experience not to be missed. I love the hand-blown glass Krampus ornament. These macaroon stacks are so adorable. I love all the sweet treats for the holidays. These gorgeous tree toppers are hand-blown glass. Every ornament you see is also hand-blown glass. Giving a lump of coal for Christmas, that joke will never get old. There's an ornament for everyone's style. I love how a mirror behind a Christmas tree reflects the twinkling lights. These die cuts are modern and made in Germany. And the showstopper of all is the two-story Christmas tree in the middle of the store. I really love this little sweetie. She's so cute. This case was filled with every Santa you could imagine. And let's head on upstairs. I really love these bejeweled glass sparkling trees. They're really eye-catching in person. These ornaments are perfect for a man cave. have never seen a piece of Wedgwood this large before. A lot of the ornaments had a cute sense of humor. Thank you so much for joining me today, and have a happy holidays.
Welcome to
Wow, wasn't that just a magical wonderland? Could you imagine getting to visit that antique store in person? All the ornaments, the chandeliers. I mean, alone, holy cow, I was blown away by those. And did you see that mirror at the end with all the ornate work on it? Oh my word, I'm telling you, that place is amazing. My favorite thing was the chimney sweep because I'm kind of partial to those. My family always has a tradition where we have some German chimney sweeps that we put hidden in our Christmas tree because they always supposedly bring good luck. And of course, we love the correlation to Mary Poppins, which was a favorite movie growing up. So I have to say that was pretty spectacular. And I'm going to have to watch that again so that I can catch all the little details that I'm sure I missed, because it is just truly a feast for the eyes. If you have not ever checked out John Darien's Christmas shop in New York City, this video sort of reminds me of that. And I found him this year through Homeworthy. You can watch all these tours on YouTube for free. And I would definitely check out his video as well as rewatch Catherine's, because he's got all of these. It's just basically ornaments that he imports from all these old shops overseas in like Austria and Germany that are still using the old molds and making them the old way, like they've been around since forever. And his video is very interesting too, so I definitely check out both of those. But that was amazing. Catherine, thank you so much for sharing that with us. What a really cool video. Now, I want to take just a little bit of time before we go into our next Christmas card and virtual carol to introduce something special and very important tonight. And I'm dedicating this entire light show to Poodle. If you knew Poodle through our chats, she was absolutely amazing, and she brought so much light and joy to this community. And I want to do something in honor of Poodle, not just dedicating this show, but something that you guys can also be reminded of Poodle. And so tonight we have a Christmas gift for you from us, but it's in spirit of Poodle. So you are going to be playing to win a Positively Poodle prize. And I am so excited about this. Now, before I jump into the prize part, which is a handcrafted piece from my mom, she has done 3 of them, which we are putting up for a special prize tonight in honor of Poodle. I want to read something that I had written about Poodle, just because she was so important to all of us and made such a big difference in our community. So, Poodle, the endearing nickname that captured her spirit so well, invoking the warmth and playfulness she brought to everyone she met. She had an extraordinary love for animals, always advocating for them with quiet dedication, whether through sharing stories of rescues or simply appreciating the joy they added to life. Her generosity extended far beyond that. She was constantly giving of herself, often supporting and encouragement to those around us and around her without expecting anything in return. In our live chat, Poodle was the welcoming presence who made newcomers feel instantly at home, turning strangers into cherished friends with her genuine kindness. Through Instagram messages, she built deep and meaningful relationships, reaching out with words of love and empathy that touched so many lives. She had a way of making people feel seen and valued, fostering connections that endured. Her passions for vintage items was a true reflection of her appreciation for history and beauty. She was deeply connected to our vintage community, curating a collection that spoke to her through an eye for detail. At my sale, she'd join with enthusiasm, and each week she'd share her creative writings about what was for sale in the imaginary alleyway she so vividly imagined. As a gifted writer, she brought that world to life, and we all eagerly anticipated her post, which added a special spark to our evenings. Poodle's impact on our community is profound and lasting. Her spirit continues to inspire us through the conversations and bonds that she helped create. She leaves behind a legacy of kindness, creativity, and connection that will keep her close in our hearts forever. So thank you, Poodle, for the light that you shared with all of us. And because of that light, I want to give some of that light back to you guys tonight through our Positively Poodle prizes, which we have. And I'm going to show you what they are and how you have a chance to claim a Positively Poodle prize. So thank you all momentarily for joining in and remembering Poodle tonight and carrying her spirit, which is what this whole light show is all about. And what she did was bringing joy to people. So thank you so very much for all the folks here tonight and for everyone joining in. I see Gavin here. Sharon Spencer is here. Wonderful folks. Okay, so our first Positively Poodle prize tonight is this wonderful dish made by my mom. She is a potter and she does these wonderful things out of earth and stoneware. And this is an adorable little bunny. He is ceramic and he's sitting atop his wonderful speckled pottery dish. And this is just a happy little prize that you guys can win tonight. I will ship this out to you. It is free of charge in the spirit of Poodle, just something to brighten your holiday. So if you would like to enter to win a Positively Poodle prize, please go ahead and type in a letter and I will let you know what letter it is and who is the winner at the end. So go ahead and take a moment and guess. All you have to do is enter one letter at a time. The correct letter will end up winning this prize. And it is an absolutely gorgeous piece that my mom's been working on. The harder pieces are definitely harder the smaller pieces are harder for her to throw. So this is a very, very special piece. Okay. I don't see the letter yet. I am looking for it. Oh, I see it. The first time I see it. Okay. And the letter was J. J for joy. And it goes to Precious Lavender Buttons. Joanne, congratulations. You have won our very first Positively Poodle prize. In the spirit of Poodle, these are all animal themed with the love and joy that she spent connecting with animals and sharing animals with all of us. So congratulations, Joanne, you have won a Poodle prize. Alrighty, excellent job, guys. Now, do stick around because we have two other Positively Poodle prizes that will be available throughout the evening. So congratulations, Joanne. We are thrilled that you won that. And thank you guys for being a part of this community and for also loving Poodle as much as she loved all of us, man. She was just an incredible person, and I am so thrilled that we were able to have her, and I am very, very honored to know her. And speaking of Poodle, our next video in this wonderful collaboration is from Jamie Mid-Century Wasted, who lived in the same town as Poodle. So we're going all the way out to Palm Springs for this next Mid-Century Wonderland with, of course, one of our very, very favorites, which you'll see in this video. So let's head there now.
Welcome to the first ever Christmas lighting at the Palm Springs Visitors Center. Getting this building decorated and lit for Christmas was a project of love by none other than the one and only Mr. Charles Phoenix. We had the pleasure of taking his double-decker bus tour in Palm Springs a few years ago, and I'm going to show a clip here of him describing this building. This was also our location for our bathroom break, so when you hear him referencing the bathrooms, it's not just because they have really nice bathrooms here or something like that. It's because it was our halfway point on the tour. But during this tour, he also mentioned that he would love to see this building decorated with Christmas lights. I didn't get a clip of him saying that, but I remember him saying that for sure. I remember him mentioning that. So he has been trying to get this building decorated for years. Here is a clip of him describing this amazing building.
Palm Springs Aerial Tramway, and the place where we are going to find the restrooms is the Palm Springs Visitor Center, originally built, we're almost there, originally built in 1965. Hi, you're awesome. 1965 Aerial Tramway gas station. It is not a gas station any longer. It is indeed the city of Palm Springs Visitor Center. When you see the building, as we round the corner, you will see the building to your right. You will see that it is an extraordinary example of futuristic modernity. Indeed, a timeless classic. Hyperbolic, paraboloid roofline that goes this way, and that way, that way. Did you hear that? It goes this way, and that way, that way. Yeah, something like that. It is a very fine equation of engineering and architecture. Here it is, right here, you guys. Look at that. Oh, this is a building with a point of view. Okay, you guys, here we are.
The Palm Springs Visitor Center is really a landmark of mid-century modern construction. It was designed in 1965 by Albert Frey, one of the heavy hitter superstar architects of desert modernism. You see his buildings all over Palm Springs. Like he said, this used to be a gas station and has since been turned into the Palm Springs Visitor Center with a perfect location on the west side of Palm Springs. It's the entryway as you're driving in from Los Angeles. This is one of the first buildings you'll see and has all the information you need for your visit, including, if you feel like it, a trip up the tram, which is located right nearby. So now that you know a little bit more about this historic building, let's get back to the lighting festivities.
One of the most spectacular roof lines in the entire known universe. When you get to this site, when you reach this signal right here is where you check all your worries and woes. And you're in Palm Springs, the world's most precious desert resort community. I understand there are people here, some people, where are those who drove all the way from New Hampshire? There they are right there, all the way from New Hampshire. You are so welcome, you're most welcome here in Palm Springs, or as I call it, Palm Springs land, because it's practically like a great big theme park. Isn't it? Yeah. In the history of this iconic, legendary, mid-century modern masterpiece of a landmark extravaganza extraordinaire, world-class in every way, every day, in a 60-year history of this incredible building. This is absolutely the first time that it has ever been lit for Christmas. Now, you guys, the lights, the illumination, or if you're from France, you might say illumination. I'm going to say, you guys, these are no ordinary bulbs. No. They're the greatest bulbs on the planet, furnished by the fine folks of True Tone Bulbs. By the way, I don't know the exact fact, but I will know the fact you guys are. Seriously, not joking around, this is real. It is my dream, my wish, that this lighting, this multicolored lighting, this spectacular structure, leads the way, inspires the city next Christmas, or even this Christmas, holiday season, next holiday season, and every holiday season in the future, to light all buildings. Palm Springs is now the latest, greatest city of lights on the planet, starting now. Are we ready? I've got the pretty big sword in this hand and the blood in this hand. I don't know what I'm talking about. Are we ready? We're going to be ready.
The little lights aren't twinkling, Clark.
10, 9, 8,
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That looks amazing. It is. Look at it. Oh my God, that's amazing.
Do you like it?
Wow. Oh, come on.
Yes, it's really special.
Amazing.
I hope you enjoyed this little bit of mid-century modern Christmas magic. I hope everyone has a wonderful holiday season and a happy new year. And a special thank you to Charles Phoenix for always going that extra step to preserve all things kitschy and modern and amazing. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and I will see you next year. Bye everyone.
Oh my, was that not a fun time in Palm Springs? I absolutely love Charles Phoenix, and he does some great things to preserve history and to educate folks on architecture and just preserve the past, and I think he is great. And of course, True Tone, I follow them on Instagram. They do some really fun retro things, and their bulbs are great. So that was a wonderful video. And of course, Jamie's kids are always so much fun. Their natural reactions to things, it's just priceless. So it was wonderful. Merry Christmas, Nick. So glad to have you in the chat. So glad you're here and that you got the Christmas card I sent. That's wonderful. And Gavin came in, and I saw quite a few other people coming in and saying hello. So welcome in, everybody. Merry Christmas. Glad to have you here. And we're going to read our next vintage Christmas card before we do some vintage caroling. This is one of another favorite cards of mine from the 1930s. It says Holiday Wishes. And I kind of stole the little greeting out of this for some of the Christmas cards I sent this year because I loved it so much. It says, Merry Christmas, and may its joyous spirit remain with you through the new year. J. William and J. Stedham. What a wonderful little card, and look how Art Deco this is. Not quite mid-century, but man, oh man, I think this card is gorgeous. Okay, we got some virtual virtual caroling. That's hard to say. Say that 5 times fast. Up next, so I'm going to give you a line. You guys got to complete the carol. It's a little bit of trivia and a little bit of singing together because we can't sing in person, but we can sing virtually on screen. So here we go. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. What is the rest of the carol? Complete the carol. I do love that card, Eclectic Deb. That is a fun one. I ordered a whole bunch of fun Christmas cards on eBay this year, and you can get them in lots, and they are just absolutely gorgeous, and they make great backdrops for things. And I mean, look how just pretty they are. I mean, we don't have anything like that now. Okay, let's see. We've got some people coming in with the lyric. Angela's got it. Jack Frost, nipping at your nose. Yes. Karen has it. Deb has it. We've got Sharon Spencer. Joe, welcome in, buddy. I saw Hannah's here. Welcome in, Hannah. Aloha, welcome in. I'm so glad to have you here. Let's see. Linda Tilford's here as well and got the carol correctly. Awesome job, guys. Yes, Jack Frost, nipping at your nose. Okay, our next video, we are going all the way to sunny Florida. That's right, there is an epic lights display that I just discovered this year. I'd actually been here once before, many years ago, and the display itself was pretty, but it wasn't as evolved as it is now. And holy cats, let me tell you, this family on Rue Street goes all out, and they are all in for Christmas, and I cannot wait to show you. So join me in 5 minutes of Christmas magic from Florida. We're here, and they have Connect 4. Jeffrey and I are goofing off, having a good time. Okay, who's first? Me? Well, Merry Christmas from Jacksonville. I'm in a new spot, Katie with Vintage and Vinyl here, and I am so excited to take you through this because this looks like a magical wonderland full of all kinds of inflatables, happy faces, and Christmas magic. So let's go. We're here, and they have Connect 4. Jeffrey and I are goofing off, Having a good time. Okay, who's first? Me? Oh, you get to go first. Sure. All right. All right, hang on. I'm gonna beat Jeffrey. You watch, guys. I'm passing the camera off to my neighbor. Whoa. If I don't run into the thing.
Oh, you know what to do. There it is.
I just won. No! Yes!
Okay. Winner has to pick up all the thingies yourself.
I don't think that's how that works.
Well, guys, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for joining me on this wonderful Christmas adventure. I hope all of you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And as always, don't forget to check out all the other videos in the collaboration this year. There's lots of holiday magic to see. And I hope, as always, you'll save that vintage, spin that vinyl, and binge YouTube. Bye-bye, everyone. Oh, that was so fun. I really enjoyed going down there. They had every inflatable and fandom that you could ever imagine. It was so magical. I can't wait to go next year and see what they've added. They actually, I think, own a landscaping company, which makes sense because everything they do is perfectly manicured and so much fun. Welcome in, Helen. So glad to have you here. Welcome in to our friends in Canada and Hawaii. I'm seeing lots of folks tuning in from all around the globe, so welcome in. Catherine, Merry Christmas. So glad you're here. We watched your video earlier in the show, and everyone was commenting about how much they loved all those ornaments. That was truly spectacular, so thank you for sharing that with us. Okay, we're going to read a Christmas card, another vintage Christmas card, and then we are going to do another Positively Poodle prize. So let's take a look at this joyous Christmas card from the 1930s. So Art Deco, right? This says, to greet you and wish you joy at Christmas time and throughout the new year, from Sid and Irma Whitaker. Sid and Irma, Merry Christmas. We're glad to have your Christmas card and showcasing it here on the show. Golly, this is just so beautiful. I love the graphics on this. And the paper is different on these old cards. It has a very unique feeling to anything you get now. So it's kind of amazing that these survived because the paper's so thin. It's very cool. Okay, so for all of you guys that are just tuning in honor of our dear friend Poodle, we are giving a fabulous Positively Poodle prize to you. And I cannot wait for our first recipient, Joanne, to get one of the bunnies that my mom made. Now, if you're not familiar with my mom's work, she is a potter and she has made these special things for us to honor Poodle tonight in her spirit. And the next one is this adorable little bunny dish made out of earthen stoneware with real silver, sterling silver, and that beautiful vintage earring and this happy little guy, all in earthen stoneware. Just something small in the spirit of Poodle. So if you would like to win this Positively Poodle prize, just type in a letter, one letter at the time, and if you end up getting the letter, then be the first person to guess the letter, then you will get the Positively Poodle prize. Okay, let's see. Yes, Miss Poodle was one of a kind. She will be very missed, but she is here with us in spirit. And oh my, I already see the letter. The letter has been found. It is the first letter, and it is letter O. O for octopus. And it does go to Lisa, letter artist. Congratulations. You are the winner of the Positively Poodle prize. This adorable little bunny is headed your way. So thank you so much, and stick around because we've got the granddaddy of Positively Poodle prizes coming soon at the very end. So Lisa, congratulations. You got the bunny reading. Okay. Fantastic. Okay, it is now time for some virtual caroling. Are we all ready to try our hand at guessing this Christmas Carol lyric? Now, this one might be a little bit trickier. Let's see if we can kind of get you guys stumped a little bit. We've been going easy on these, but let's see if I can get you to scratch your head a little bit. Now, this carol, I don't know if this is a carol or a song. I think it's a carol. It's a lot of fun. And so all you have to do to virtually carol with me is to guess the lyrics. So it's a little bit trivia, a little bit virtual caroling. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, I can't do that part of the lyric if I do. This one is going to be really hard. Okay. Sire, the night is darker now. This one's a stumper. I have thrown in one complete stumper, which might really, but for all of you die-hard Christmas lovers, you guys might get this. Sire, the night is darker now. Let's see if you guys can guess this particular Christmas carol. This is, and I will give you a hint, this is a song done by Bing Crosby on his Merry Christmas album, one of the most spectacular Christmas albums of all time. But this one is a harder one. And I think I can tell I've stumped the chat, so I'll give you guys a moment because I know there's a lag, but let's see if you guys can get this one. I can read some other lyrics of this song. Failed my heart, and I now not how. I can't go any longer. Mark my footsteps, my good page. Tread thou in them boldly. Thou shalt find the winter's rage. And it goes on. Okay. Yes, Lisa's got the song. I wouldn't expect anyone to probably know the lyric, but it is Good King Wenceslas. And I picked this just because I knew that it might be difficult. So I'm sorry if I stumped all of you. This was just for fun. But yes, the next lyric is, and the wind blows stronger. So I didn't think anybody would get that one. But now back to our regularly scheduled programming. We are going to go to the magical land of Italy to view some Christmas magic in Venice. So let's see what is happening there for Christmas.
Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, thy leaves are so unchanging. Oh Christmas tree, thy leaves are so unchanging. not only green when summer's here, but also when it's cold and drear. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, thy leaves are so unchanging. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, such pleasure do you bring me. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, such pleasure do you bring me. For every year this Christmas tree brings to us such joy and glee. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, such pleasure do you bring me. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, you'll ever be unchanging, a symbol of goodwill and love. You'll ever be unchanging, each shining light, each silver bell, no one alive spreads cheer so well. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, you'll ever be unchanging. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, you'll ever be unchanging.
Wow, what a magical video all the way from Venice. That would be quite the experience, I think, seeing that 40-foot tree and the shooting stars across all of the bridges with the gondolas. Oh my gosh, that sounds wonderful. I'm so glad we got to see that. Bella, thank you so much for sending in that great video. Now, I do want to show a couple of things that were submitted to me via text message, so we're going to take a quick look at those. Jeffrey's mom did send in a clip of some of the things that are happening in her neighborhood this evening. So I'm going to show you guys that. They've got a golf cart, and it is wonderful to ride around and look at those luminarias and all of the magical Christmas lights there in the background. Thank you so much for sending that in. And I'm not sure if I've gotten any other folks that were submitting things, but if you have, you can look under the hashtag Christmas Light Show and view those there. Okay, it is about time for the Christmas finale. We do have the night before Christmas coming up and a very special visitor that I am excited about. But our last video of the evening comes to you also from Jacksonville. I wanted to showcase some extra lights that happen around here in some pretty magical spots. So let's take a look. We're here and they have connected.
Hey guys, Katie with Vintage Vinyl here. I am thrilled to be hosting another annual Christmas Light Show collaboration. Now, this project goes way beyond just filming some Christmas lights. It's all about bringing a little holly jolly to folks that may be struggling this year. You know, one of the movies that I think probably has had the greatest impact on my life is a movie called The Christmas Project. And it's really the whole reason I started this collaboration. It's about a family that goes out every night and elves someone in need, and they bring warm mittens and cookies and just little treasures that bring them joy to brighten their Christmas season. And that movie made me decide to start my own elving project. That's right, and my elving project is this light show collaboration. So if one person just sees this video and gets a little smile, I have done my job. So let's buckle in as we are headed in Santa's sleigh to the magical world of St. Augustine for Nights of Lights, to Kuhn Florist, and around the Jacksonville area neighborhoods for a whole lot of holly jolly. Now, just a quick note, folks, if you've got any issues or sensitivities to strobing, flashing, loud sounds, or bright lights, this video may not be for you, and I will ask that you turn this off now and hop on over to one of our other fabulous creators in the collaboration. All right, let's get into it. Hey guys, we are on historic St. George Street for an epic tour of the Nights of Lights here in St. Augustine. There are over 3 million twinkling lights, and we are getting ready to hop on a holly jolly trolley tour with Old Town Trolley. So come on, let's go.
3 million Christmas lights.
Glasses for the lights.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's all I care about.
All right, trolley's in motion.
Don't stand up.
they say that if you kiss your loved one next to the love tree,
Merry
your
Christmas.
love will last forever. But I don't know all these other words.
I like him.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
Wow, I feel like a kid again being back at Kuhn Florist. This is one of our local florist shops here that's been open a million years, and my mom would take us here growing up to see all of their beautiful window displays. And I have to say, everyone is so different and unique, so let's take a look.
I know. You've been flying laps around and around the North Pole every night.
Getting in shape to fly around the world on Christmas Eve. It won't be long now, Rudy.
Eddie has almost finished checking my list.
The stable elves have polished Santa's sleigh until it shines. Just like my nose.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year!
From us and Kuhn Florist.
Wow, oh wow, folks, this is incredible. We are on Beauclair Road here in Jacksonville, and this gentleman puts together one of the most epic displays here in town. He was featured on ABC's Christmas Light Fight. So let's go take a look, because what you're seeing behind me is just the tip of the iceberg. Hey friends, we are on the way to Black Hawk Bluff neighborhood, and this is one of my favorite neighborhoods in all of Jacksonville. They put one epic display together every year. They even have to use bow and arrows to shoot the lights into the trees to get them high enough to create a magical winter wonderland. And boy, folks, you are in for a real treat. So we are just a hop, skip, and a jump away from that epic display over on Beauclair Road. But this family does one pretty epic display of their own, setting lights to music, and they've got their own radio station. So let's tune in and have a listen.
Let me tell you about this house. There's one in every town. It's the one at Christmas time where folks all gather round. Most times of the year you pass by and not look back. But in December it'll stop you in your tracks. 'Cause it's got 47,000 twinkling lights and Santa Claus up on the roof. Dasher and Dancer and all the other reindeer, Rudolph's up there too. With a band of merry snowmen dancing on the porch, and a couple of carols singing by the lamppost over near the front door. Jesus and his family in a stable on the lawn, and a choir of heavenly angels singing silent night till dawn. It's where everybody meets. It's the house on Christmas Street. Every year, Thanksgiving Day, while we enjoy our turkey, the family lights up its display. You can see it from Albuquerque. Papa says their electric bill must reach up to the sky, but Mama says the joy it brings is more than money can buy.
Well, hello, folks. We are down in Fernandina for the annual Charles Dickens Festival, something I have always wanted to do, and I am so excited because they're supposed to have period costumes, a wonderful parade, and lots of magical lights. So come on, let's go.
What?
the Jacksonville Zoo, and it is another exciting year for Christmas lights. They've got a whole new display here that we haven't seen before. It's Chinese lantern themed, and I hope that we can see some animals while we're here. So come on, guys, let's go.
Merry Christmas, and to all a good night.
And here is our special furry friend making an appearance for the Christmas season. In honor of Poodle, we have Louie tuning in. I don't know if she's wanting to look at the camera right now. Hi, Louie. What do you think? Louie has been with me all last night when I was getting all of this together. Had her up on my lap, and I think she's just fascinated by Christmas lights because she was staring at them and tilting her head, which was wonderful. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. It has been a fantastic evening full of lights, holiday spirit, and lots of magic. And of course, before I hand Louie back off to Jeffrey, we are going to do another wonderful Christmas card. Louie, would we like to show the people what the next... Okay, don't eat it. Don't eat it now. But this is our next vintage Christmas card. It just says greetings with a happy little star. And it says, Merry Christmas and may happiness be yours every day of the new year. And this, I can't read the person who got this, but Merry Christmas to you and to them from the 1930s. All right, Louie, say goodbye to everyone. Say, I'm going to go help Santa. I've got a mission. All right. Thank you for being a part of the show. And now you can go back. The dense nugget has come to say hi. Oh, you are so welcome, Hannah. I am so honored to be able to do this every year. It means the whole world to me. And like I said in my last video, if just one person gets a little spark of joy, a little bit of happiness, I have done my job, because I truly believe that coming together as a community on a day that can often be rather sad and lonely for some people, or just kind of melancholy, we can all get together in spirit and have a little bit of magic. So thank you guys for tuning in. Now, don't go anywhere. We have couple of more things. We do have our next Positively Poodle prize, and all of you guys can guess to win this fabulous Positively Poodle jar with the most adorable little kitty cats, 22 karat gold on this wonderful earthen stoneware, and a little glowy duck on the top with this beautiful glass on the inside. My mom has really outdone herself on this one, and it is just adorable. All right, so enter one letter at a time, and the first letter to guess will win the Positively Poodle prize. Okay, let's see who is going to win that last one, and we'll see if any of you have guessed the letter. And I think, Lisa, Lisa Letter Artist, you have also won again the Positively Poodle Prize. The letter was Y, and if you caught on, it did spell joy, joy in the honor of Poodle. Lisa, congratulations on winning. You are our Positively Poodle winner for the fabulous duck. He is coming your way. And thank you guys for honoring Poodle and honoring this wonderful Christmas season in the spirit of Poodle and supporting my mom's wonderful pottery. So yes, let's see. I don't know if Helen is still here, but you can let me know, Lisa, if you would like that to go to Helen. So thank you guys so very much. Okay. Now, we are at the very end of our show, so we do have a little bit of virtual caroling left. And our last virtual carol is very easy. I promise I won't stump you guys this time. Here it is. Let's see if you can get it. All you're doing is guessing the lyric. So we're virtually caroling together, even though it's more of a trivia. It's fun because we can't actually get together and sing, but here we go. What a bright time, it's the right time. What a bright time, it's the right time. And, oh, I sure will. Now, see, that is the true spirit of Poodle, y'all. She would always give things to people. Lisa, you are passing that on to Helen. Oh my gosh, I love to see this. Thank you so much. That is wonderful. I will definitely send to Helen, and that will be a wonderful thing. Okay, yes, I see lots of people getting it. Yes, to rock the night away. That is the lyric. Everybody has successfully virtually caroled with me tonight. Thank you guys so much. Yes, to rock the night away. We'll see if Jeffrey is available to say some hellos. He's wrangling Louie right now for me. I had him on Louie duty. So he has been doing that and baking his grandmother's chocolate pie. Jeffrey, would you like to come say hello? The people would like to see your face. Jeffrey is coming in to say hi. The welcome party is here.
Yes, I've been making a pie.
Yes.
And I'm on Louie duty. Louie
duty.
Which, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
He was supposed to bring me Louie at a certain time.
Yeah. So we've got people coming over tomorrow night, including your family a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
A little bit of family and friends, and it will be a wonderful time.
Righto.
We're having a roast. Jeffrey's making a pie. We've got mac and cheese. It's going to be a good time.
It's not a great angle.
No, that is not. I know you're having to squat.
Anyways.
So it's okay. Thank you for popping in and saying hi. Everyone was thrilled to see you. All right. Well, it is that time as we conclude. Hello, Dana. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you guys. Okay, as we conclude this wonderful round of lights and light spectacular, thank you so much for tuning in and joining with me and celebrating the Christmas season. Happy Christmas to you guys. And of course, to cap things off, we do have to have our annual reading of The Night Before Christmas. Now, this is a wonderful Whitman book, which I will show the graphics as I go along, from my mom. This is from 1960, and it is falling apart, but we love it. It is a special family treasure. Okay, here we go. Oh, actually, I'm standing corrected here. 1961. Christmas of 1961. The Night Before Christmas by Clement C. Moore. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, and hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of a new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. And as dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky, so up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. Then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with acid and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His draw little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and his beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke had encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all of the stockings, then turned with a jerk. And laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." And that is where we leave things, friends. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I am so glad that you could join us this evening. And of course, if you are watching this on the replay, Merry Christmas to you. I hope you have a wonderful time with friends or family or just special people in your life. Know that Nate and I wish you all a very Merry Christmas. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, happy holidays, happy joyous occasion, happy December, whatever it is you celebrate, merry to you. And I hope, as always, folks, that you will have the best day and spend that vintage, save that vinyl, and binge YouTube. Bye-bye, everyone. Thanks for joining in, and don't forget to go give all of our collaborators some love in the comments. Bye-bye.